just kind of expanded our base a little bit and moved the bed over so we can get a little bit more storage space going on. And I do want to go hunt that dromedary. Looks like we got a zoo trader coming in, and I'm keeping the speed pretty fast here because my shooting skill is rather low. So I'm pretty much just going to be chasing this dromedary around the map. The nice thing is I'm chasing him basically right back to my base. Let's go take a look at what this trader has. I want to keep the camel hide. Let's see, nothing really else is jumping out to me right now, but let's get rid of this lizard skin. Get a little bit of silver from the trade. We still don't have a bed for Chen, so we should probably build some area that we can have kind of be our working zone. Get a research bench, move the kitchen. Hopefully kind of just expand out just a little bit. This is definitely not going to be our final base. This is honestly just a starting survival camp. And this trader is likely going to head out soon, but let's clear out some more space inside our base right now by mining some of those walls, get some steel going. We butchered that dromedary there, got some more camel hide. Yeah, looks like it's our first raid. Second raid. And they're dropping in right on top of us. So let's go ahead and hang out in our base. And why is he leaving? Oh, okay. He's going to prepare for a while, then attack. And our steel trap took him out. That is excellent. Let's take a look at what he's wearing. All tattered. Let's strip him anyways. And we can go about cooking and hauling and hopefully rearming that steel trap shortly. Well, we're out of storage space. We got to expand this out a bit. And move the crafting spot over. Our next little add-on is coming along nicely, but we should probably we're gonna need a little bit of steel until we can get a stonecutter's bench up and going. I do want to move away from using steel for walls. It looks like there's some wood because we need fuel for our cook stove. Oh, new lovers. That is excellent. Now I don't have to worry about building a Chen her own bedroom. We can go ahead and, with that wood we queued up, hopefully that's enough to make a double bed. That's going to give them both some pretty decent mood bonuses. I guess we don't need more steel now to finish off those two walls. We just need to build them. In the morning, everyone gets up, has a meal. That's phenomenal. So let's see, furniture, and let's lay down a double bed. We need 85 wood for that. Let's see how much we're able to bring back. And oh, Chen just used the wood to put it in the stove. I'm gonna have to toggle automatic refueling off just for a short time being, so we harvest enough wood to get that bed built. Let's see if we can find some more wood. Let's get those stumps dug up or chopped up. That's 41. What do we have in our stockpile? 22, so that's still not enough. Oh, I forgot we had marble on the map. That'll be nice once we get someone artistic that we can have build statues for us. There's the anima tree. %grown is close enough. So 25 in that other stack, probably 26 or 27 wood. That should be enough to finish off what we need to get that bed built. Another trader. I guess I'd like to see some different varieties of traders. Let's go ahead and oh, Chen has a different ideology than Ron Felix, and so it looks like Chen's ideology forbids sharing of a bed. Well, she's gonna need to be recruited to our ideology regardless, but we do need some more pawns with our own ideology before we can effectively convert anyone. Let's just take a look. I want to queue up some mining here, but I also want to make sure we're not going into heavy overhead mountain. Or I guess it's just overhead mountain. Let's see again. Not a lot we can sell. It'd be nice to get some of that alpaca wool. I believe alpaca wool has the best heat index. Meaning any clothing that is made from alpaca wool gives you the best heat tolerance. Because eventually I want to get some dusters and probably some cowboy hats up and running to help counteract the temperature in the desert. And I will go ahead and queue up the hunting of that last dromedary. My potato plants are coming along nicely, 63% grown. We will need a bigger growing patch now that we're 2 colonists. The one nice thing is I'm not feeling like food is as dire of a situation. I mean, certainly we do need to get hydroponics up and running soon, but it's not as dire as it was the first couple episodes. With the short bow, we have the ability to hunt, so that's rather nice. Looks like Ron Felix is going to be going out. Oh, we got a gift. What was that gift? A builder's jacket. And it looks like Chen went ahead and already equipped it. And let's see, Ron Felix is going to go... I thought he was going on a hunting trip. Looks like we're building up a door, getting this room all enclosed. We can go ahead and move our cook stove over there and our butcher spot. Kind of turn this main area into an actual bedroom versus a one room fits all type solution. Yeah, so 71% grown on the potato plants. Yeah. The beauty in that room is not great. We do eventually want to get the bedroom to at least decent. Let's just check to make sure. Yeah, that's not overhead mountain. Yeah, we do want to increase the beauty into our bedroom so that we quit getting the awful room debuff. And that's not too difficult to do. We can smooth the floors or some of the walls. I know that increases colony wealth, but it is worth it to get some of those smaller debuffs kind of out of the way. Okay, we have a mad emu, but let's drop down the research bench right here for now. And again, I do have to make it out of steel. Let's get up just in case. Okay, the emu did go down on the first steel trap. That's great. So there's a little bit of food for us. Go ahead, cook, and looks like we're gonna eat that meal right away. And I don't know. I might adjust Ron Felix's cooking priority. Oh, the psychic bond here. The warrior psychic bond with Chen gives, looks like 50% more melee damage. That could be helpful if we get into a dire situation where enemies make it through our spike traps. So let's see, we need 100 steel right now, and we're pretty close to it. So with those last two spots of steel, compact steel being mined, that should get us enough to get us some research going. Oh, we have a lion on the map now as a predator. So we do have to be cautious the lion doesn't decide to hunt one of our pawns when they're out and about. Alright, the research bench is finished. That's a good step in the right direction. And this is the first RimWar event, Hostile Forces. Let's go ahead and see what this individual has to trade. But yeah, that Hostile Forces basically just means that there is going to be a raid coming soon. So let's sell the honey mead, the steel shiv, and these clothes. I wanted to buy that pemmican, but let's buy one herbal medicine just in case we get a disease or something. That hopefully that can counteract a flu or a malaria or an infection. It might not be enough for an infection, but better than nothing. So yeah, let's see, we can't romance, we can't do anything until Chen. Okay, and that raid just came in. Now let's take a look. He's got a sling, and it looks like he's gonna wait until attacking. We might not even have to do anything if the raider comes down and this visitor's still here. But let's get organized just in case. Alright, here he comes, and looks like, yep, raider goes down. Let's go ahead and strip that raider. Let's take a look. Do we want to... What's this? Drunken Master, melee +4. Anyways, we're stripping the raider so we can get some of his clothes. I mean, they're not great quality clothing, but it's honestly anything at this point's better than nothing, because Ron, Mr. Felix, I believe, is still as the day he was born. Cleaning up some of the blood, and we still have that body rotting in the trap hallway. Gonna need to do something about that, but I'm not sure quite yet. Yeah, we need food. And we got the lion and the 2 ostriches. Okay, we have a shaman merchant. I had asked for different trader types, and I guess you ask and you shall receive. Lion revenge. Oh, that is actually perfect. Okay, the lion was forbidden, but we gotta get him hauled back, butchered up. But yeah, that trader caravan went ahead and took out the only predator on our map. And I do want to cook this food. I don't want to eat the raw meat because I just have a feeling that getting food poisoning, if we can avoid it, I want to try to. Alright, let's take a look. Neutramine, we'll need that later. Plasteel, we'll need that later. I mean, gold, we'll need that later too, but we just don't have a lot of stuff at the moment to even trade. So let's see, hopefully we'll just get all that lion meat cooked up. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Yeah, let's move the crafting spot. Let's see, do we have enough to make tribal wear? It does look like Ron Felix is wearing a shoulder pelt, and I can't remember what that's called. A poncho or something. Let's see. Chen's crafting that up. It was good quality. Tribal poncho is what it was called, yeah. Let's go ahead and get a bed for Chen, so she's not sleeping on the ground anymore. Let's just move it over a little bit. You know, normally I would prefer to make beds out of wood, not steel, but wood is so scarce on this map anyways, we're probably going to have to end up growing some. Alright, we got another raid. Looks like they are dropping right on into the middle of a trader, which they'll be taken out pretty much immediately. So again, we're going to strip the attacker. And... Oh, that's right, Chen can't have attack because Chen is incapable of violence. You know, that incapable of violence is a pretty big detriment. Especially early on. You know, later on in a playthrough when you got, you know, even 6, 10, 15 pawns, it's not necessarily such a big deal. But let's get batteries going, because we do want to get our research progressing towards hydroponics so that we can stop worrying about our food production for a little while. And also, let's get a stonecutter's bench rocking and rolling so that we can stop making everything out of steel. And for the most part, now it's just kind of playing and waiting. We got 5 meals. Oh, we can get these items hauled in. Okay, well, we need to get a dumping stockpile so that these raider corpses aren't going to give us lung rot. We need to get them just basically out of our base. So let's go ahead and haul over there. Hopefully Chen doesn't get too big of a mood debuff from seeing the corpses. Let's see, 92% grown. In another day or so, we should have our first potato harvest come in. Now it looks like we're going to go finish up some of the mining that's queued up. I really do want to get some more pawns of our ideology so that we can start developing recruitment. And unfortunately, due to Chen's traits, she will be a little bit more difficult to recruit. So we might look into even arresting her at some point and just getting the conversion done that way. Hey, we survived our first quadrum. So 15 days survived on our desert colony out on a mysterious rim. I'm still just kind of consistently checking moods and mood debuffs, make sure there's nothing major. And I do need to get a table set up, hopefully soon. But now that the Stonecutter's block is finished, let's go ahead and queue up. Let's see, we want to set that to 100. Yep. Let's get the 3 versus single so we get more done at once. And it looks like I copied the wrong one over. So let's set that to 100 and wait, why is it not 100? Oh, yeah, duh. I need to set the max to above the value that I want to set the minimum at. Whoops. Alright, so Chen's just cranking away. Let's get some stockpile of some stone blocks going. We do need to start looking at getting potentially power, because we're going to want to have, once we get batteries, we can set up a cooler so that the meat from the animals we harvest doesn't deteriorate. And I'm not worried about our vegetable crops deteriorating, because we're going to eat those pretty quickly. Speaking of, we really need to get another growing zone up with 2 of us now, so let's go ahead and go a little wild and crazy here so that our next harvest is a decent sized one. There's one patch of normal soil right there. I didn't notice that before. Alright, well, I'll save our game here because we've made some pretty good progress. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead, like and subscribe. And episode 4 will be coming shortly.